What's happening, everybody? Joseph coming your way. This is Final Fantasy IX Weapon Man Run. Okay, so I made it back to the other side here of the grotto, and just for reference, there's the Dragon's Gate. You got chocobo tracks right in between it and the first marsh there. So let's go find this treasure. Now, when you enter a lagoon, you gotta enter through a beach, and you can't go into this dark, deep water yet. But that's all we need, because we now have access to certain stuff that we couldn't get to before. It means we can get better or more chocograph stuff. And there we go. So in this chocograph treasure we get 8 rising suns. Rising suns are going to be for another player that we get. They're a throw item. You can just throw them at enemies. But more importantly, we get the almighty Oak Staff for Vivi. Now, the Oak Staff, attack power in this game is very, what I would call objective. So it's really like, I mean, the attack power is really what you should be focusing on, not really the strength stat. I mean, yes, if Vivi's strength stat was a little higher, of course he would probably do more damage, but because his attack stat is so high, he's going to be doing just as much damage as Freya or Zidane. Especially if he's in the front row, which I'm going to put him in the front row because he has that nice cotton robe, which gives him good defense power. So I'm also going to give him some headgear for even better defense power, since the other stuff, the other headgear doesn't really do much for him. And I guess the steepled hats will give him some strength, but I want him to have more defense because he doesn't have any hit points. So yeah. So now Vivi is a powerhouse. He's going to be quite effective in fights, in physicals. So let's go over the So, and there's a few things we can't really get to yet because this Bird's Eye Lagoon is actually next to Treno, I believe. So I can't get there yet. This is like in the third act. Same here, you won't be able to get to these two for a very long time. Same with this, you won't be able to get to this for a while. Same with this. So, yeah. So right as of now, we can only get 4 of these 9 that we have, so that's unfortunate. Let me go ahead and head back to Gizmaluke's grotto, and I'll perhaps show off how much stronger Vivi is now that he has that Oak Staff. So he was doing very little damage before, right? He was doing maybe a crit would produce maybe 40 damage. A regular attack do maybe 15. And you're gonna see him do a lot more damage now. So it's if I fight the right enemies. If I don't fight the right enemies, then I'm not even gonna go for it. For example, in this area of Gizmaluke's grotto, you can fight Lamias. And Lamias are, they're pretty difficult enemies to fight. So I'm not gonna take on them. I'm not gonna take them out at all. I'm good on that. Okay, here we are. Yeah, what I want to show off here is, well, this fight too, I guess. But yeah, we'll take on these lizard men. Why not? So take a nice look at Vivi's attack here. Well, it's with this this lizard man being protected too. And I'm running away. Look at that, 100 damage. And it slowed him down, thanks to the add ST. So, yeah, it is really good. So, and this is one of the gates. Uh-oh. Yeah, no kidding, Queena. Get going now. Wow. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, Queen is not really. Yeah. Queen thinks freely, but I like what Zidane says. It's not really intentional. We do get some good items in here, so I wanted to show this off. It's a nice little teaser for what we're about to encounter. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, it's alright. Okay. I'm just gonna run there on my own since Burmecia's right here. So, yeah. Ah, I knew I would get into a fight. Sometimes when I don't start a step. Oh well. Maybe I'll actually show off Vivi here. These are Yetis. You can learn a blue magic that I think is called Night, I believe. And Night is actually really, really good. Oh, never mind. I guess I already have whenever I ate it. Whenever I ate. I already have whatever blue magic it taught, so never mind. But yeah, as you can see, Vivi is now really effective as a physical attacker with that oak staff. And here is Burmecia. And apparently it's been 5 years since Freya's been here. Yeah. Wonder if it's always like this. Well, alright, let's do this. The Realm of Eternal Rain, Burmecia. I do like how they announce what these places are. It's really cool. I do like that. Alright, first thing we want to do here is find... Not that, but... This. The cancer Stellazio. Yeah. The thing about the Stellazios is that none of them are lost forever. You can find them whenever you need to. So, yeah. Here's an Ironite. I do want to fight most of these enemies here if I can, because I want Zidane to... That was a good shot by, by Queen. I want Zidane to learn Bandit real fast before taking on some of the bosses of the we're about to take on. So that's a good level up for everybody. Nice. And I want to keep every high potion I get because I am going to need them a lot. Yeah. I'm probably going to max out my potions, buying all my potions next time I can, which will be very shortly. So, and here's Zorn and Thorn calling out some black mages for us to take down. Very nice. Let's go ahead and do that. Very easy enemies to fight. You can actually steal tents from black mages, which is really good. But because I'm doing Weapon Man, I really want to just focus on having everyone do physicals and take the enemies down as quickly as possible. And having Zidane steal would waste a very valuable, a much needed turn that I would need to take, so yeah. Oh, the General, huh? General Beatrix of Alexandria. And yes, she is quite scary when she gets mad. Alright, a few things I can get here. I'm not going to get that chest because it's a mimic, and I'll have to fight it, and that'll suck. So I don't want to do that. What I do want to do is get over here, and you want to walk over here, not run. And now I can run. If you run over there, it'll just fall like that before getting those German's boots. Which I do like when I get those German's boots because they're really good. Oh, that's right. It has them. There we go. I'm afraid I can't learn alert from it, but the hit points plus 10% is really good. I do want her to get Bird Killer though. Bird Killer is really good for this area, I believe. Or Bug Killer, my bad. Not Bird Killer. Actually, Bird or Bug Killer, yeah. It's Undead that I don't need. And Dragon Killer, obviously, since I'm fighting Iron Knights. And you fight enemies that will petrify you here, basilisks. So that's why the bronze vest was really good. The one that I got in Gizmo's grotto, because I can learn jelly from it and defend against it. Although I really don't think I'm gonna need to worry about that too much. And that chest is a mimic, don't get it. I mean, you do get a treasure in and of itself by fighting the mimic, I suppose. But, it's not that great. It's not worth the trouble of fighting the mimic, really, so. Oh, right, I gotta talk to this guy. Okay. And just like in Gizmo's grotto, certain doors are opened by ringing a bell in front of it, and that's what that protection bell's gonna do. So it's gonna go to that one door we encountered after I got those Germanist boots earlier in the other screen. So gonna go there now. Here we go. And you can see that bell on the top there. And now the bell shattered. So now we can get through the main hallway, which will lead to the castle proper. Or the royal palace, rather. Yep. That's one thing about Vivi is that he deals with he is on a constant quest of self-discovery in this game, and it culminates with Vivi learning to deal with his morality. To spoil a little bit, it gets revealed that Vivi is one of the first black mages to be made, for lack of a better word. And he was made to where he will live 10 years instead of the other black mages who die after 1 year. And Vivi is now 9 years old, so he will die when he turns 10. And this is revealed to him through seeing a fellow black mage die. So, yeah. So, and that's one of the best parts about this game, is how they do that with Vivi. I really, really like that. And it was never seen again or since, or before or since in a Final Fantasy game. Maybe in certain characters of Final Fantasy VI or 4, but not to the extent of Vivi's character development, which I very much enjoy. So, yeah. Very good. You save that couple, and I don't know if that saving that couple really affects the story or anything like that in this game, but it might. I don't know. Hey, that doesn't lead anywhere. Here's where I want to go. Right here. And we got some treasures here. Got a nice tent. Good. And a phoenix down. Very nice. And that chest is a mimic. Don't get it. And now we're at the courtyard. There's a couple things we can get here before we head up to the palace. Alright, very nice. And so we get Freya's next upgrade of weapon, Mithril Spear. Very nice. Very good. Yeah, Vivi's always really timid in this game, and he learns to overcome that just because he's very anxious about stuff. Because of having to deal with his... Because of his, self-discovery, his journey in self-discovery. And stuff like that. Oh! I forgot, I can put Queen on the back row there. I've had it in the front row for a very long time. Didn't want to do that. It was not intentional at all. Alright, here's a Mog shop from Atla. And I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of potions. I'm just gonna max out my inventory. May as well. Yeah, if you have other stuff you want to buy, you can do it here. I'm gonna buy one barbute for Freya. You can buy more steepled hats here if you want. Let's see. I might actually do that. I'll get up to 50, and then I'll buy 50 wrists, and I should be good doing that. I'll buy a couple glass armlets. Needle fork. You have to... upgrading forks in this game really doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't really do much. And ethers, I'm always going to sell them because I don't need them at all. Same with remedies. I don't really need a whole bunch of remedies, but I'll keep them anyways. Yeah, we're good. And give Atla a letter from Mog Key. There we go. And you get Koopa Nut, very nice. And he wants me to deliver a letter to Monev. There's a treasure there too. And here is Stiltskin. This is the very first Stiltskin appearance. And yes, every time he appears, buy stuff from him. You usually get really good stuff too. Yeah. I mean, I just got a ether that I'm just gonna sell, so I made 777 gil just from that alone, just from selling the ether that I just bought from him. So yeah, it's good stuff. What else do I need here? Nothing. Okay, we'll be good. Let's go ahead and save. I actually do want to save here because, yeah, because this next fight, I have no idea how good or bad it's going to go, so, yeah. I just realized, too, I don't really need to worry about, equipping that barbute on, Freya at the moment. It does teach Dragon Killer, but don't care about that. Same with the bronze gloves and other stuff like that. Don't need any of that stuff either. We're good. Okay, cool. So we're about to walk into a pretty difficult boss fight, as you will see. So, yeah. Yeah, if you talk to her, then, like, she'll just yell at you or something. Then if you wonder if Garnet's okay, then I guess, like, Vivi will say something. Something like that. I don't know. So that second option is, like, the fastest option, I guess. Wow. And of course Queen is gonna look for some food. And I guess Quina and Vivi are gonna be doing their thing. Now Quina does leave the party here, I believe. So yeah. Oh no, wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm wrong about that. I'm very wrong about that. But here's the Queen. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen here? So now we get our first glimpse of Beatrix, and we get some dialogue and some backstory about Freya and Fratley here. Ah. Yeah, so Freya's kind of agonizing about the man that she used to love, who left and went to go travel and I guess recruit more Burmecian soldiers or something. I don't know, whatever. Oh. This is Kuja, who, well, is almost like an assistant of sorts, I guess, for the Queen. I'm not gonna spoil the game that much. I mean, I guess if you've watched me play this game before, or played this game before yourself, you would know who Kuja is, but I'm not gonna spoil that badly, I guess. But yes, he is one of the individuals who is responsible for the Black Mages. And you will find out exactly how that came to be later on. Ah. So that's what that sandstorm thing was. It was Clera, which is like a neighboring nation of Burmecia. As soon as the soldiers found out it was Beatrix, he pretty much stands down. And, oh, there we go. That's a Final Fantasy VI reference right there. I used to have this as my YouTube, what's it called? My YouTube profile picture, because Beatrix is one of my favorite Final Fantasy games ever. Or Final Fantasy characters ever. Yeah. And her saying that she killed 100 soldiers single-handedly, that's a reference to what Terra did in Final Fantasy VI when she had that slave crown on her. So, Beatrix, what you have to do here, ooh, nice steal, is either inflict 3,700 damage to her or outlast her in 10 turns. It's gonna be way easier for me to just do the damage. But in order to do that, I'm gonna have to heal a lot. So, yeah. Fortunately, fortunately, Beatrix does not attack an entire group, so that is always good. Other than that, it's not going to be an easy fight, so. But But I'll be able to take her. Hopefully. And Shock will just one-shot kill anybody, so that's annoying. Yeah. This is one very rare occurrence where I'm going to use a high potion just so I can get Vivi to withstand another of Beatrix. Another attack from Beatrix there. Nice crit by Freya there, nicely done. Oh, I thought I had the coral ring equipped on Freya. Apparently not. Oh well. Love how much damage that oak staff does. It's really good. Zidane's about to trance, which I wouldn't mind if Zidane tranced here, just so he could do extra damage. But I'm not gonna freak out if he doesn't get into trance. Or if he does, whatever. If he does or doesn't, makes no difference to me. Alright, Zidane's tranced. Very nice. It'll just make me take her down easily, quicker. I'll use another high potion here. The reason I want to be so scarce on the high potions, or not using as much, is because you don't get them. That sucks. You don't get to buy them until very much later in the game. That's very unfortunate that I couldn't heal it on. But it doesn't matter because we outlasted anyways. That's all I need to do. You don't need to worry if you're who's alive because you don't get any AP during this fight anyways, since it is scripted. And this, everybody, is the end of Disc 1, or Act 1, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, Beatrix. Yeah, Beatrix is awesome in this game. I love her. She's definitely my video game crush. This is a throwback to Final Fantasy IV. Because Kuja's looking Zidane over, and Kuja's like, this kid could be a big problem. I don't like this, you know what I mean? It's almost like when in Final Fantasy IV when Golbez wants to kill Cecil, but then he hesitates a little bit. Man. Uh-oh. Yeah. So as you can tell, this is the main villain of the game, Kuja, and his thong of glory, as you just saw. It was a running joke whenever this game was popular in its first 5 years, I guess, of existence, that the villain wears a thong, which you saw it, he does. He doesn't really look like a dude either, it looks like a chick. But it is what it is, and that's Kuja. And different than the PS1 version, you don't have to change discs, so go straight into the second act. This is the second act now. Wow. I love the dialogue between those two. So we're back with Sarah and Steiner here, and we do fight a boss pretty much right away. And I won't spoil what that boss is. And we get to see a first glimpse or so of Steiner, like, questioning, you know, his role as the retainer to the Alexandrian royalty and stuff like that, and to the queen and everything. And it takes a little while for Steiner to see that the queen is up to no good. Heh. So yes, now we're in the actual Kingdom of Alexandria, so... And yeah, I got a chance to... mess with my players a little bit, and I'm going to do that. Let's go ahead and give the Barbute to Steiner, which does teach him Alert. I'm actually going to keep the Bronze Helm on him and learn Bug Killer, since I will need to learn that. It's really going to be really useful. I really wanted Man-Eater, but I guess I can't learn it at the moment. Oh well, I do want Chemist on Sarah immediately. That's going to be very, very useful for her. And I'm actually going to give her the Coral Ring as well. And what I'm going to do here, after this little dialogue, I'm going to go ahead and save and start the next video. Let's give Nanzo a letter from Grimo first. Yeah. So, if I had given the Kupo nut that I got from the last letter, I would get a Kupo nut there. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop here, and I'll continue this in the next episode of Final Fantasy IX Weapon Man. This is Joseph, telling you to take it easy, take care of yourself, keep being awesome, all that good stuff. Take care. Peace.